want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
Lepin Demotrakutse. This is a team that's been a pain in our ass since day dot. Since year one, Lyon have always been up against us. Today, it is the semi-finals of the top quarters, and we are here for a place in the big dance. Standing in front of us, yes, is that pain in the ass, that thorn in our side. It is Lyon. Bonjour everyone, and what's going on? Welcome back along to the channel where today we are with Montpellier in our career mode, taking on Lyon in the semi-finals of the top quarters. It has been an absolute stunning season by this Montpellier team, and it all could come to a close for these two teams here today if they are on the losing side. Let's take a look at the two teams and a little bit of pre-match analysis, if you will, before we get down to a kickoff. Of course, this is a matchup that has brought us the most fear since this series begun. Even our last three meetings, they have the better record. 2 wins against us, we just have the 1 victory. Last time we met, 21-14, you may remember it, it was only 3 or 4 rounds ago. Today though, we're looking to turn that around. We've gone full strength and turned everything back to our best, and you look, bar the injuries to the likes of Gomez, who was just out for 1 day, that sees Belarus back and still in the starting lineup. The big experienced number 1 starting at Lucid. Sally and Bumba alongside him in that front row. Talfafanua and Flanquart keeping things consistent in that second row. And of course it is the amazing Placines, Watson and Wade Drago combination in that back row. On the other sides of things, the comic starts at 8 for Lyon with Fainga. On the open side, the Australian Kobe Fainga didn't quite live up to what he should have here in the expectations of the Australian game, but over for Lyon, he's looking very, very tidy indeed. Jake Heenan will line up on the blind side flank in the second row. It's Kilian Grassi and Felix Lambie in the middle of the pack with Kavishi Evaldi and Talfafanua at number 1, 2 and 3, or if you like it the way we said it, 3, 2 and 1. That's almost like a countdown to kick off. McDermott and Bello once again line up in the halves, and up against them an interesting selection here. Lima Sopuanga at 9, scrum half for Lyon, with Dan Kirkpatrick keeping the reins at number 10. Sopuanga was injured last time we met, and they have brought him in to scrum half. Very, very interesting. Here's an area that is going to be key. The midfield, Lamape, Natai, Panavani and Barassi. Those 4 names are going to be mentioned a lot over the next 20 minutes or so. On the wings, it's started. It's the king, Marcus Olomapimpi, up against the very incredible Noah Nakatsasi, both on the left side. On the right, Teddy Thomas and Josiah Tuisova. Power, but a bit of explosive pace as well for Thomas, but he's got to be on a defensive best against an explosive player like Tuisova. At the back, Maxi Malins and Kuroto Matsushima will be the 15s tonight. Having a look at the benches, and for once you can probably say that the best players are almost starting this game. We've seen a lot from the likes of Dominic Barrett at 19 and Jordan Taufua at 20 in and out of that starting lineup, but they have a pretty good pack as it is already in that Lyon side. On our side of things, we know our team, we know it very, very well, and we know this is pretty much our best 15 bar those injuries, and the best bench as well that we can muster. Right, we are good to go. Lima Sopuanga clearly in the team for Justice kicking because he's lining up this opening kickoff already. The number 9, let's see what he can do. Underway we go. Semi-final number 2 of the top quarters is underway. And one of these two teams will be meeting Clermont in the big grand final. That will be in a week's time. Here we go, underway. Lyon getting an early turnover and shifting out left hand side for a little hard break there for Nakai Sasi before being taken down. And a good covering beats a defence from Teddy Thomas. Placines, monster in defence, puts a big shot there on the comic. Still with Lyon though. Now they look to the backs. Inside pass, Kirkpatrick going to Brasi, and eventually the big Thunderers gets in there and Sally steals it away. But Pimpi away to Placines. Now he gets rolling. Looking to the left, Lamape trying to spot a bobby here. Tate McDermott will drill this downfield. Well-placed kick, putting pressure on the back there. Matsushima looks for the pass instead. Finds it to his left wing of Nakatasi, who's way out of his money. A little pick and go from Sopuanga, and an injury already. First of the night, Lima Sopuanga, not even supposed to be there, but that takes out the kicking options. And Mignon comes in to replace him. Well, what an explosive start, especially from Lyon.
Crouch.
So,
Bind.
the first injury replacement
Set.
goes the way of Lyon. Not what they would have wanted. The replacement with Mignon coming on. Let's see how he can adapt to this game. Kirkpatrick. Wow, that's a good little step away from the defence there from Daniel Kirkpatrick. Swipping it back, and Mignon's the one who's there to kick this one away. Over the head of Thomas it goes, and Malin's looking to trek back with it. Thomas is the one who picks it up, gets a little step going, beats one, now finds Laumape, and he powers into contact. A little bit of room on the left-hand side. Waitago identifies it and gets the numbers as well. Panavani, he's got Bello. How's the pace? Here comes Mignon, they won't stop him. Bello to the corner. First try, Montpellier. Fence against the grain. Hits it straight in the rough. That's a great start for Montpellier. Weathered a bit of a storm, but how about that explosiveness in midfield? Eduardo Panavani. Sure, he's a little bit of a letdown in defensive work, but still, his link-up play, his pace and aggression is simply sublime in that area. And it takes its full toll against Lyon. A great start for Montpellier in the first step of a long journey towards Clermont next week. Here is the try scorer. Bello being such a critical part of this team this season, and again another great kick from Anthony Bello, and Montpellier lead Lyon 7 points to 0. And this is the team we just cannot take our eyes off. Lyon, 14 games in a row they've won. They have looked unstoppable this season. They've beaten us, Montpellier, and of course they beat Clermont a couple of weeks ago as well. Let's see what they've got in the locker here. That's a great ruck work here. Big play from Lambie. And a turnover goes to Montpellier. And a switch back. Malins. Well, he's got a bit of room to run here, Maxi Malins. Oh, that's a great hit. The breakdown there from Vaanga. Comes back for Gildaselli. He fires it to Padavani. He's going to look for the territory gain upfield. Matsushima will, well, he turns the corner, at least Padavani for Duz. Nakatasi, pace beats them all, kicks across field. Mipimpi will get there and claim it first. A lot of space here for Marcozola. Gets an average kick away. Lamape's chasing. The offloads are starting to come, and they're brilliant as well. Here's Barassi on fighting down the right wing. What a pain, Mignon! Looking for the corner! It's gone dead and goal. Exciting stuff that just shows what Lyon can do when they hit their money. Barassi down that right wing to Isova. Nakatasi was floating about as well, which is always dangerous. And then the replacement scrum half just could not quite handle the heat. It's gone into touch. What is the call? Did it bounce for us or was it straight out? It's a shake of the head. Oh, we're going back. Kick off into touch.
Crouch.
And it's a scrum.
Bind.
Mistake from Montpellier.
Set.
And from Anthony Bello. Mignon feeds the scrum. We know what this pack can do from Lyon. Here is the scrum half, holds it up, and she gets it out to Collick. What a ball to Isova! No one home! What an easy run for the right winger. And Lyon strike back within a heartbeat. That was too easy. Well, something went terribly wrong there at the defensive end for Montpellier. They did not read this at all very well. Mignon picked it up, he held it up, found DeConnick, and everyone kind of converged around the big number 8. Defensively, they stayed centre field, but this man, who's got all the pace and power you'll ever dream of, did it all himself. Didn't need friends, didn't need the pace or the power. Just an easy run, and he's got the 5-pointer. Here is Dan Kirkpatrick. Good kick there from the number 10. Didn't start the kicking duties, but he's got them now with the injury to Liam Sopuanga. And he ties things up at 7 points apiece. Lyon, Montpellier, back where it all began. Well, a little bit of an error there from Anthony Bello that's created that opportunity for Lyon. And he's in the action straight away.
Release.
Up and over the ball. Montpellier want a taste of it back. Vivaldi, Colby Fanga. That's a great play from Barassi. Somehow got that kick away. Malins has to do the long journey to get it back, and he thumps this upfield. Matsushima waits for it, takes on the defence, not floating beautifully again. Charlie Natai, watch out for him, he can do magical things. Vivaldi, nice offload, and here's Matsushima up in the line. He's beaten half a dozen players already, but driven backwards. Good tackle. Padavani giving the assist there on Malins. Mignon has a bit of a pick and a drive to the left of the ruck placement. Sits up now for Lambie, drilled to the ground. Good tackle there from the Montpellier defence. Left and right they go. Here's Mignon, he's got it behind again. Natai off the pass. Some good work at the moment from the likes of Lambie as well. Mignon getting it back and he's flying goal once more. There goes half time. What a decisive time to do something special now would be. Could be a chance for a turnover there, but Drago had his hands on the ball, but it didn't come out on the side of Montpellier. Watson has a stab, he's got it instead, and Bello says we've had enough, let's go to the break. Well, this is not a game for the faint of hearts. One mistake, one error could change this massively, and maybe Lyon just made it. Well, the fact that Montpellier thumped that away could have saved them from making one themselves. It has been a half dominated from the visiting team. Lyon have had all the ball, had all the territory as well. It is Montpellier who's defended valiantly so far. Their one try coming off a big turnover and a quick break back the other way. But look at Lyon, second to bottom line, 5 line breaks to 2. They are a team that can make things happen at will. So we start the second 40 as we begun the first. Deadlocked. 0-0 to 7-7. Let's see how she rolls out. Kicked off from Bello. Padavani shakes this one nicely, but it's easy. Picked up from Natai, who gets on the pass. Advantage is over. Kirkpatrick picks it up. Mignon slides the ball away. No way through there for Fanga. Mignon again. Drilled to the ground. Timber Bumper. Vivaldi back to Kirkpatrick. Malins takes this one quite comfortably and goes for a bit of a run. I don't know where he's quite going there. Wait till I go. The pass off from Mpipi. But a danger here for Montpellier. Oh no, Padavani shanked it. That's a shocker. Just looking for territory. It comes off the side of the boot of the Italian. And wobbles its way into touch on the full. Big chance now. Fully on. Well, this is a goal. Wow. That is a big chance wasted. I was about to say, a competition built on chances and opportunities. What a pass to Padavani. And now Tenny Thomas down the right-hand side. Thomas steps inside, gets through one. Great save. Mignon gets across and makes a damaging tackle. McDermott, Taufa Fanua, defend on one. The pass out the back line for Laumape. All he's found there is Vivaldi and a turnover. Fully on. Great decking tackle there. Mignon's getting no go forward whatsoever. Lambie, down to the backs it goes. Nice little pop ball back inside. Nakatasi leading the way. He's got it back as well. Little kick over the top there. Demba Bumba of all people tricking across the air as well. Marcos Mpipi gets drilled in a high tackle. And the arguments come in from Kabishi, but really, let's be honest, that was dirty. But now the question is here, what's going on here? We're up near halfway before. He's taken it back 5 metres. Bello, what are you doing? Well, this is ambitious. There is a slight breeze. At worst, it'll get us a 22 dropout. Or they'll run it back. Bello strikes it. Looks straight. It just doesn't have enough. Those 5 metres, massively critical. As it is cleared away from Lyon, Barassi does the smart thing. And the first attempt to break the deadlock between these two powerhouses of French rugby. He's waved away from the ARs. It's out for Fanua, so strong, and wait till I go beautifully off the back as well. Numbers are here if they want to use them. Oh, it's out the back, Penavani. Oh, Bello, this is easier now. Mignole's butchered it. He's going to get a yellow card as well. Replacement scrum half. Off you go, Baldy. Way you go to the Barbers. Don't know why you're going there, but you're wasting everyone's time being here as well. Let's take 3. Well, it was accurate from Bello. No, he's got a good boot on him. Just didn't quite have the legs, the last one. This one should be no problems. Just a little tickle. 35. Easy, like a meat and drink dinner. Slap it on the plates. Dish this up 3 points. Montpellier take the lead. Remember, this is for a place in the grand final to take on the dominant team of this season, Clermont. Will we face them? Will Lyon take us out of this last hurdle? Well, that's going to be a turnover, surely. Over that ball very quickly was Jake Heenan. There's no chance for Montpellier. What a turnover that is. Wide, Mapimpi's got work to do. Till he's sober. No way out of that. And somehow they hang on to it, Lyon. It goes Steve Kirkpatrick. The defence is shifting across with Natai. Nakatasi gets on the outside of Penavani. He's got players chasing him from everywhere, yet he still makes it happen. Quick ball for Natai. Trying to hold this up here, Montpellier ain't doing good enough. Barassi, back to Nakatasi again. Now they look to break through. Matsushima's up in the line. He's got a beautiful offload away to Barassi. Barassi held up in the tackle as well. Now they're just 10 metres short. Lyon very close to the line. Ivaldi opens it up to the right hand side. Tuisova's going to have to work harder than last time. Matsushima's up in the line once more. We get no one to that breakdown at all. Ivaldi seems like he's playing scrum half in the absence of Mignole. That time, taking it up for another hit. The forwards doing a lot of hard work here. The Konik passes into Lambie. Beating defenders for fun. It's Heenan again. Oh, come on, ref. We're on that ball. Lambie. Over under the sticks. That's 7 easy points. Lyon take the lead back. And now it's up to Montpellier to switch this back to their favour. Felix Lambie, great try, but this work here of the 6 and the 8 and the 4, don't forget about Lambie, he was involved earlier as well. Great work from Heenan and Taconic to keep it alive, to get really close, and the power of Lambie, just a little bit enough to get over the line in the tackle of the ever-present Placines. Well, we knew this was going to be tough. We knew we were going to have our work cut out for us. 8 and a bit to play. We trail by 4. Is this going to be season over for Montpellier? I bloody hope not. They were man down as well. Why do teams get so much better when they lose a man? We could look to our bench, but let's be honest, there's nothing that's going to really improve us there. Let's quickly get back underway. Left side we go. Bello gets it high. Penavani looks for it, doesn't get anywhere near it.
Release.
We've been kicked out of this game by a referee who doesn't give ruck penalties. Short into the tackle, Kavici. Mignole's back. He's back in the action as well. Down for Fanua.
Release.
We just can't get there quick enough at the moment. Mignole slips it back inside. Now they got it wide again. Nakatasi slips it outside and they're going in and out. The forwards, the backs all aligned and involved as well. Back to the right hand side. It's a big break as well from DeConnick. He's got numbers out wide. Stepping inside. Just about getting through. Matsushima's been amazing. Look at this from Kabachi. 2 minutes remain. Mignole somehow offloads. Feinger getting away to Lambie, the try scorer. Get in there, boys. We need the ball. We've got to score. Away to the side. Out for Fanua. 1-on-1. Makes it almost happen. No one joins the breakdown. There goes time. Mignole intercepted Belarus. Panavani dots it back. We've got to win this breakdown. Oh my goodness me. Hold on to your heads, team. We've got one last chance. Placines. Maylands out from fullback. Nancy boy. Oh no. High tackle. Matsushima. Wow. Wow. Let's go to the corner. A penalty won't win it for us. We've just got to make sure it goes out. And Bello does that. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your pants. Hold on to everything. This could go anyway. Go to Sally. Tavervanur's the man. McDermott away to Bello. The numbers there in midfield. Malin's back again. Max Malin's. Oh, Pittavani. No! What's Pittavani done? Oh, Pittavani's lost us a game. Pittavani. Oh, you're the hero. Pittavani. Oh, no. Why did you pass it? He was home. It wasn't a pass for him. It was one of those cut-out passes, you know, you hold it and you go wide. Our season is over. And Lyon go to the final. I can't believe it. I cannot believe what we've just witnessed. They held the ball to 79 minutes. No, it was over 80 when we turned it over with an intercept. They got desperate to kick it out and we intercepted it. And we didn't even get to the final. We've not got any better. We've not got any better. 14-10, I hate Lyon. One try to Montpellier. Bello got all the points. Pittavani could have been the hero. But I think next season, I think this season will be his last season. Bello, though, he is the number 10 we love. The try, conversion, a penalty goal. He's not the one we need to improve, but others certainly do. And this tells me one thing. This season, this series is going to go on for one more season. Well, hopefully only one more season. God, if we don't win it next year, we're in all sorts of trouble. Season 4, we go 2 further. I can't believe it didn't even make the final. Lambie and Tuiso with the tries. Kirkpatrick off the tee, 2 out of 2. We were shut out of this game. Montpellier had no ball. And Lyon, pretty much 70-30 on both stats. 7 line breaks to 5. They were just too good. And they have been consistently and always too good. You may argue we shouldn't have gone for 3, we should have gone for 7 off that kick, but let's be honest. A 14-all draw is not good for anyone's heart. We had to win this one in regulation. What an utter disappointment, especially with that golden chance at the end. Pittavani wasn't supposed to get that ball. It would have looked so bloody good as well. Unreal. Let's move on. Let's look forward. Next season. What do you reckon? Let's have a look. And to make matters even worse, we're about 10 minutes from the end, or 5 minutes from the end of the game, and the recording software and everything died as well. So if you did notice that little cut there, yeah, say thanks, OBS. You're amazing. Thanks for just completely, killing me in the middle of the most intense moment of our damn season, bar the Champions Cup final, which we've won, by the way. Spoiler alert. I don't care. This is disappointing, and I want to look at the positives. We won the European Champions Cup. Other news, though, no surprise. Clermont, 36-28, demolishing Lyon in the grand final. So we say, well done, Clermont. Was it ever in doubt? They dominated throughout the whole season, and next season, that's going to be us. We have some holes to patch. We're going to have a look through our team. I might leave that for a separate video, actually. We'll have a separate video, we'll have a look at who we've got, what contracts are running out, and who is available for next season. That's going to be a big one, so stick around for that. It'll be pretty much straight after this video, so you guys got plenty of time to pick who you want to see joining this Montpellier side for our 4th season. I thought this was it. I thought we were going to do the double, and I thought we'd be celebrating, but no. Unfortunately, this is where Season 3 story ends. Semi-bloody finals. I'll see you next time. There'll be another video before we start Season 4. Of course, we have to look at who's out of contract, who we re-sign, who we ditch, and of course the available players that we want to pick up. So, do not miss that. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the season. And of course, if you want to see next season, you're going to have to subscribe, because otherwise you just might miss out. Until then though, thanks for stopping by and take care.